Captain's blog, Stardate 10032023.1. One of the constants of working on a starbase is that change can come abruptly. A few weeks ago, my commanding officer of 2 years came to my station with tears in her eyes and suddenly announced that it would be her last day. This comes on the heels of her superior officer and the person who hired me informing the station of his sudden retirement. Just like that, we have a new captain. Given that anyone could potentially access this blog, I can't really elaborate on the reactions of others to the changes. I will state I have mixed feelings about what has happened. I did get a chance to speak with the Admiral and another senior official at a luncheon with the rest of the Starbase crew. I applied for the open command post at Starbase 701. I'm hopeful for an extra pip on my uniform. I genuinely believe that I am the best officer for the position. I am quite familiar with the personalities, wants, and needs of the crew on the starbase, the overall mission, and the individuals who serve. Still, there is no certainty that I'll get the position. There will probably be a few other individuals that will seem better on paper than me. Plus, I don't interview well. Everyone tells me to practice, but I'd rather genuinely be myself than to be another in a long line of smooth-talking hypocrites. Unfortunately, more often than not, that's those who play the game win. One only has to look at history and current societies to see that sociopaths usually succeed. These narcissistic liars, exploiters, and manipulators often rise to power, taking advantage of the trust and vulnerabilities of the majority, leaving a trail of chaos and suffering in their wake. Yet, despite this, they are venerated and celebrated, often masking their true intentions behind charisma and charm, leading many to overlook their destructive actions and the consequences that follow. Still, I won't stop trying to be the change I want to see in the world, in spite of the strong headwind. In other news, the crew is back at Starfleet Academy. Casanova, aka Officer Santino, has a new girlfriend. Officer Noah is thrilled to have transferred academies. Ensign Bella has coped well, given that another Captain, Lieutenant Dusty, has gone missing in action during an away mission and hasn't been seen in weeks. I would normally be hopeful or uncertain, but I seem to get a very definitive and clear spiritual message indicating that Dusty passed away. I relayed that message to the crew. They didn't seem to fully believe me, and I'm okay with that. I think I'm done trying to convince myself or others of what is or isn't possible. At this point, I'm far more interested in seeing how I could utilize this budding understanding of the world and work towards manifesting a better existence for as many as I can. I don't foresee a large quantitative impact, but hopefully it'll be qualitative improvement for those around me. And this concludes the Captain's blog. Thank you for joining.